a smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
Hello everyone. Oh. How are you guys doing? Oh my god. The Nightbot is spamming everyone. Let me turn it off. I forget I always have to turn the Nightbot off when we live stream. Give me 1 second, guys. Disable. There we go. Okay. Nightbot being mean. I know. I know. Bad Nightbot. Alright. So, quite the week we had. Or quite the Friday that we had, actually. You can see that markets initially sold off. Took a big hit on the Nasdaq at the beginning of the day, down over 1.5%, right at that trend line on the job report, and then recovering a little bit throughout the middle of the day, but overall ending in the red. I could actually show you guys the trading view battle, my trades right now. I'll show you guys on the Nasdaq. So they gave me $10,000 to trade, and I think, oh, let me just log on right now. I'll show you guys. We are up. Yeah, ACAP is great. Yes. We are up $3,815. But we do have some open positions that are down at the moment. 418, and then we have a couple positions here. So we got one position here on the DAX. I'm short the DAX, down about $586. We are short the Russell 2000. Look at the Russell, right at resistance right there. And then we are short the Nasdaq right here as well. Multiple levels of short here. I placed a couple shorts down here and another short right here. And I closed multiple shorts. So I had a short going at 1350 and then 1330. And then when this dump started right here today, made over 1,400 on that short today. So that was really nice. And then I made a short right here as well when we took a little bit of a dip there. And also longed as well. So making some good trades right now. For that trading view battle. I'm in line at the gas station. Sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Infinity. Hopefully they don't take too long. I'm short BTC and ETH. Okay, all right. Let's take a look at BTC and ETH. Actually, let's take a look at Bitcoin. See what's going on right there. So we did, we're trying to break out right now at this pattern. I guess you could extend it a little bit. You can even extend it like so, and then you can see that we are still in some resistance right now. We are getting rejected once again. So are we gonna break out soon? Let's take a look. Let's see right here. Let's take a look at Market Cipher. Let's see what's going on with Market Cipher. Market Cipher daily time frame looking bullish though. We got a nice little bit of a green dot on Market Cipher B, 13 and a -3. Things are looking quite good right now, but let's see how it plays out. Weekly time frame still looking bullish. Obviously not as bullish as before, but still bullish. We did not make a higher high, at least not yet. So we still got 1 day and 23 hours. And let's move her down our time frames. 12-hour looks quite bullish with a -5 and a 16. And short BTC and ETH. Short BTC and ETH. Okay. And let's take a look at Ethereum. Take a look at Ethereum or Market Cipher. Let's run some coins through Market Cipher for you guys. So Ethereum looking very, very bullish on Market Cipher. -5 and a 16. Look at that, just bouncing on that support right here. You can take a look at Bitcoin. It's getting, it's getting some bullishness as well, but Ethereum significantly more bullish, and we're already back at 1732. We were at 1590 the other day, just a couple days ago. It's a big immense volatility in Ethereum. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, 1590. See, look at that. It's crazy. Breaking above 17 once again. Could Ethereum get to 2,400? Absolutely. We could. Are we gonna go for it? Traditionals are at resistance though. Pay attention to the indices. Let's take a look at the indices. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Why I'm currently short the Nasdaq. All right. Look at that. Nasdaq at resistance right now. Right? Does that mean we're gonna instantly drop and come crashing down? No, not necessarily. We could actually even push above this level, right? Just because we're at resistance doesn't mean it has to hold. We could definitely have some wicks above. We could even stay here a couple days, maybe form a double top with a wick and then start to come back down after that. We have had a significant rally in the tech sector. Take a look at Apple. I am short Apple at the moment. I want to show you guys why I'm shorting Apple. For you guys that are in the Discord getting all these trade signals, you can see that Apple got a nice little breakout right there. But let's zoom out a little bit and we'll take a look. I'll show you guys what I'm seeing right now. I had it drawn on a chart at work, but it didn't save. Boom. And look where we are at right now. We are at that midpoint right here. We are at the midpoint, or pretty close to it. You guess you could adjust this a little bit more, and then it'll probably get to the touch point. See, there you go. It's not perfect. Well, it's pretty close. If you guys want to make it perfect, we'll make it perfect. There we go. And we are getting very close to that midpoint into this channel right here. Right, I think we're pretty close to that 200. 200 is it the 100? No, not on this chart. I'll actually talk about another short that I have going that's pretty close to the 200. But ultimately, Apple's had a massive run up already. I think over a 25% pump. Yeah, 28% now. So that's huge in Apple. Apple is $1 trillion stock. So just pay attention to that. Make sure everyone can hear me when I join. Mickey, what's up, Douglas? How you doing, my man? Can you do DXY2, please? Absolutely. Mickey for Prime Minister. Mickey's charts are beautiful. Thank you very much, Kenny. let's take a look at the DXY. DXY. So we got a bit of a pump today on the DXY with the job report, but Bitcoin held actually very, very well against the DXY in my opinion. With this big pump, Bitcoin only dumped back down to 22,800, but quickly recovered. And we are in the weekend right now, so let's see what happens. Are we going to get that weekend breakout that everyone's thinking about, or is this Bitcoin rally, has it failed? Right? Has the Bitcoin rally failed? Are we going to start crashing? Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, thank God it's Friday, Doug. Hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy, kick back, relax, have a beer, do whatever you got to do. Take some time off. No market, only the crypto markets are open. No stock market trades for you to stress on. The Nasdaq and then all the indices are closed. So take a breather. What was I talking about? So yeah, DXY ultimately long term. I still think that DXY will start to come down. Well, let's just zoom this out a little bit. As you can see, we're at some pretty major resistance right now. And we actually did get rejected at this point. We actually shorted this right here. So for you guys that are gold members in the Discord, you guys would have caught this beautiful short that we placed in right here. I think we bought some put options, and then boom, I think we made over 30%. Not too sure. Let me double check right here on our stock trade chat. I think we made a wonderful trade. We do so many trades. It's hard to keep up with some of them. I think we made 19% on that one, but I also bought some other options on my other account, and I think I made over 39% because I held them a little bit longer. So, woo, that was a really good one. Congrats to you guys. Adam Smith just subscribed to Gold Member Plan. Welcome, Adam. Welcome to the team. Make sure you send me your Gmail so I can add you to the Google Sheet. You can keep track of all my stock trades and all my crypto spot trades. And for the leverage trades, those are updated in the Discord. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's take a look at some vector candles on Bitcoin. We don't have any. We don't have any on the daily. On the daily, at least, we don't have any to recover. But we do have a red vector candle to recover at 26,500, right? So keep that into account. Now, could Apple go a little bit higher? Absolutely. We're not exactly at the midpoint. We could definitely pump to maybe 170, 169 before we can even start to get a rejection, and maybe even then we'll start to form a potential bearish divergence. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Let's see how this plays out. It's just a small position in our portfolio. We don't go all in, balls to the walls, ready to blow up our account. No, that's not what we do here. We do proper risk management, and we make our trades accordingly. And let's take a look let's take a look at another short that I actually really liked to place on Friday before market close. Where is it? Uber. We shorted Uber right at $32.20. We are slightly in the money, basically break even. But we are at some major resistance in my opinion, as you can see right here. You got a pivot high, some resistance, touch point, and on top of that, you have that 200 weekly getting extremely close. So even if Uber does push a little bit higher and touches that $33 level, I'll probably maybe add to my short position. On top of that, you can see that the RSI is extremely overbought at 79, almost tagging that 80 level right there. So always take that into account, guys. There is a massive surge in the Uber price, but has anything changed the economy? No. And on top of that, you can see Uber earnings. They made a good chunk of money, but overall, you still got a gap fill down here at $24, and when the indices start to roll over, you could bet that these stocks are going to start to roll over as well. Mickey Miner is just a Mickey Miner's a hard-working guy in Canada. Is Biddy dumping now? Yo, man. TLT, yes, Kenny. We'll take a look at TLT. Let's take a look at Biddy. Bitcoin is not really dumping no right now. It's still at 23,200. Just chopping sideways, so be careful, guys. It's a weekend action. you might not see too much movement, and if you do, it could be a false move, so just be careful. You know, technically speaking, August in the stock market is very low volume month, but weekends are also very low volume for Bitcoin, so maybe it's double low. Twice as low. But let's take a look at TLT. Where's my TLT? TLT. All right, Kenny, TLT. This is what I'm seeing for TLT. Are we gonna form a head and shoulder? Sorry, an inverse head and shoulders. Is that where we're forming right now, Kenny? What do you think? Is it gonna form our? Oops. Are we forming our left shoulder? Our head is gonna be our right shoulder, right? Are we gonna do something like this where we come back down to 113, and then boom, we start to reverse back down, and then we get our breakout in our TLT, and we go back to 128. Again, this is our biggest position in our portfolio, so just letting you guys know, this one's a little bit slower moving, but again, the position size is significantly bigger than the other ones. I'm home in 2 minutes. All right, Infinity, take your time, drive safe, no rush. Don't crash. The live stream's not going anywhere. Again, this is going to be a 1 hour live stream, but if you guys, but right after a live stream, I'm going to hop into the Discord with you guys and have some discussions. We could talk a little bit more off chats for the gold members or anyone that's currently in the Discord. And unfortunately, we had to close the Discord off to too many scammers, way too many. I'm sorry, but it was just getting out of control. So many scammers were joining our Discord, changing their profiles to right away to Crypto Mickey, or sometimes impersonating moderators, and immediately start spamming and messaging all sorts of people to give them money, because that's the real Mickey. And I had to ban over like 10-12 Crypto Mickeys in this last 2 weeks. It's just really annoying. He's a single man, Kenny. Nice, man. Scammers are whack. I know, they're so oh, don't even get me started. I'm already going off on them, but yeah, they're not good people. They're really bad. Let's take a look at a few other trades that we got going on in our stock portfolio. Again, let's cover our wins. You know, we don't talk enough about the wins that we've had this week. So a lot of people know that we win all the time on Square. We just closed another position, over 39% in profit, and we closed that one off, and I believe that one was like 4 to 6% of our portfolio. So a very big win for us there, over $1,200 made on Square. And then we could take a look at PayPal. PayPal was very good, but again, guys, holding into earnings could go both ways, right? As you can see, earnings were on our side, favored us for PayPal, but you know what? Warner Brothers, as you can see, taking a massive hit, down over 16.5% on the day. But you know, we were holding this stock as well, right? If we were holding all this weight and expecting another jump up, that could have been extremely risky, right? So always the safest thing to do is to take your profits, and that's exactly what we did on Warner Brothers. We took our profits. Let's take a look at how much we made on this trade right here. This one we made over 16.9% on this trade, and we closed that one off right in profit before, you know, the big collapses, as you can see. Because if we were held our trade into earnings, we would basically almost be at break even or even in a slight loss. So actually we would have been in a loss because we entered in at 15.86, so that would have been pretty bad. So congrats to you guys that closed that trade in profit. And man, oh man, we did another short on KOLD as well, shorting natural gas. We can take a look at natural gas right here. Oh, that's not natural gas. This is natural gas. There we go. As you can see, natural gas getting rejected once again, and we entered in our shorts, and boom. Natural gas coming back down to $7.50. But ultimately, I think natural gas is going to get a big collapse down, and actually be really interested in longing natural gas around this area right here. I'll just show you guys right now. Natural gas, if it does start to come down and natural gas starts to collapse, obviously we are going to short it, but I'd be very intrigued and longing it around maybe $5.92 if we get there. As you can see, natural gas sometimes can get some very steep collapses, but also some very big pumps as well. So it's always nice to have someone that just gives you the trade calls, and all you have to do is follow them. You don't have to look at the charts, you know. It's nice, huh? Benefits of being a gold member. Let's take a look at what everyone else is saying. Yes, Infinity. No, we are gonna do we are gonna do a Discord live stream. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it after. We're just gonna do like a 1 hour live stream, on YouTube. Then we'll go offline, and we'll talk about the markets. I'll give you all my some more tips on what I'm thinking about the market. But yeah, you guys can ask all your questions there after do it. Yeah, there we go. Kenny told him. Kenny told you there. But yeah, we're gonna do it after. We're just gonna do a little short live stream, and we'll take a look right here at some other trades that we did on crypto. We did a nice little long and a short as well. No, I think we just did a short. We did a short on Chili's. And look at that, we just closed it, I believe, 10% profit on Chili's. Again, you guys can see all these profit loss on my website. Everything's posted there. We got a few longs going on, but I'm not going to share that right now. If you guys want to see the longs, you guys can join. Let's take a look at some more indices. So what I'm thinking about the markets is, you know, the markets could potentially keep rallying. You know, it doesn't mean just because the Nasdaq is at resistance doesn't mean we have to start collapsing. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, the SPY is at a little bit of resistance right now. As you can see, we're getting rejected there, but it doesn't mean it can't push higher. We could even potentially tag this trend line right here at 43.68, but maybe that's a little bit maybe that's shooting for the stars there. Maybe I'm asking for a little bit too much from the markets right now. Who knows? Same thing for the Dow Jones. Maybe we can come up to this level right here around this resistance box. Oil getting a big pullback. Oil back down to $89 and closing the weekly candle underneath this major trend line. So that's something to pay attention to. So let's see if we're going to go back down to 85. 85 is my target for oil in the short to medium term. Ultimately, I think by November or around that time, we're going to come back to this level right here around 75 bucks. So let's see how that plays out as well. What are the benefits of when buying premium? So, Mr. Bredo, you get to see all the trades that all the trades, all my calls that I put out in the stock market and in the crypto market. So when I say I'm buying at a certain level with the amount of my portfolio, you guys are the first ones to get those calls immediately. I think I even made a preview on my YouTube channel. You could probably go sorry, not my YouTube channel, on my website. If you go in the link in the description, you go on cryptomickey.com and you go to trade alerts and you scroll down, you could probably see a Discord preview of basically seeing what premium is and what you get, what the benefits are. Let's take a look at a few more things right now. I actually wanted to take a look at Ethereum with their red vectors. See if we could maybe 23. Yeah, there's some red vectors up here, but I don't know if we're gonna tag those. We do have some green vectors on Ethereum all the way down at 1230, but ultimately you guys already know those long-term targets on the weekly time frame. Green vector all the way at 202. That's the last one that's got to be recovered. And you guys already know these vectors get recovered eventually. So is Ethereum going to collapse down to 202, $202? Is that what's going to happen? Or are we going to go to 2,500 first before going down there? I'll let you guys decide that. What's the Bitcoin chart looking like? So Bitcoin is doing some bullish consolidation right now, but you know, If we don't break out soon, we could potentially maybe reverse towards the downside and start to tag this major support level once again. Again, this would obviously hurt the bullish scenario. It reduces the probabilities of us reaching 26,000, but it doesn't put it out of the question. You know, the markets could technically rally a little bit more, and Bitcoin could go to 26,000. Bitcoin actually held very well today, in my opinion, with the markets going down like they did. Bitcoin only went down like a couple hundred, maybe $500 before bouncing back up as the indices struggled all day long, going up and down, zip zapping. So yeah, 26,000 is my first target on Bitcoin, or basically 25 to 26,000 is my first target on Bitcoin. That's why I'm still holding my trades right now on spot. And 27 to 28,000 is the high-end target. Obviously, as you can see, this is a very, very big trend line right here, a major trend line that we could potentially tag and get rejected at. So that's something to pay attention to. Or are we going to get some confluence, and maybe we're going to top out around August 18, around 26,700? Again, you know, there you have two areas of confluence. You have this resistance level, you have this major trend line, and then after that you'll be probably overbought it once you get to that level, and then boom, we start our next leg down. Thank you very much. No problem, Ethan and Stuff123, anytime. Let's take a look at a few other things. Some major trend lines. So again, let's take a look at these major moving averages. These big old moving averages. Weekly time frame, there we go. So 16,822 is basically, or 17,500, around this area. That is your 300 weekly. And then this one right here, that's your 200, 400, and your 500 weekly is at $10,438. Boom. And there's a lot of people calling, like, the people are calling for lower levels right now, like clowns, this and that. But you know, you have to you not just only take a look at Bitcoin. I know Bitcoin has found a bit of a bottom right here around 17 to 19,000, and then we've pumped up to 23,000, and people are thinking, you know, the bull run has restarted. If we get to 26,000 or 27,000, I can almost guarantee you a lot of YouTubers are going to start calling for massive higher levels, like 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. And in my opinion, I just don't think that's realistic in the current environment that we are. You can take a look at what's going on in the economy. The Fed is raising rates, and you know, the reason why the market's rallying right now is because we are technically in a technical recession, even though we are in a recession. And when recessions usually happen, the Fed pivots and, you know, cuts the rates and stuff like that happens. But you know, the market's only down about 20% right now, and I don't think they're gonna fold just yet. I think they're gonna push the market until their back breaks, and then when the market starts to tank down 40%, 50%, that's when the Fed's gonna pivot, right? But it's gonna take a long ass time before they do. They're gonna take their sweet time before they do anything like that. Stupid. Did you guys have a good week? There's some big changes coming. All part of the plan. Yes, it's all part of the plan. Alright. You guys smash that like button. Once we get to 25,000 subscribers, you already know we're gonna give away $2,500. Okay. Yeah, and you got some green vectors down here at 5,346, and you got some green vectors down here at 13,776. Oops, excuse me. A little bit of a burp there. Bullish burps, you already know. Yeah, we are trying to get over those EMAs right now. We are trying. Some resistance right there. Being rejected. Yeah, we got our first green candle. Or is it going to be followed by another one and then a confirmation and then proof of the move, and then we start to move back towards the upside? That's Miggy, look at the 4-hour BBW. Big move coming. Oh, buddy. Let's take a look. A big move. 20% move, right? Oh, buddy. Oh, Infinity already knows. Infinity's already ahead of the game. Let's take a look at BTC BBW. So if you guys don't know, essentially this indicator tells you when a big move is coming in the market. And look at that. You can see that Bitcoin is gonna get a big move soon. So you can see when it's at or near the blue line, or basically when it kisses this area, you get a big move there, and then boom, a big move, and then huge move down. Okay. Yeah, we're getting close. We are getting close. Is this going to be it doesn't tell you the direction, but are we going to get a huge collapse down, or are we going to get a huge pump towards the upside? You know, I think we could get that huge pump towards the upside that everybody's been waiting for, and that's going to be your exit plan. Your time to cash out. Indeed. Bond yield surging back towards the upside today. We had a beautiful head and shoulders, but I don't know. It's pretty much invalidated now. I shorted the Russell, I shorted the Nasdaq, and I'm short the DAX. Now I have some positions that I don't want to be in, obviously. Like the Nasdaq, these ones right here, I probably would not have entered, but you know, I was live on the trading battle, and they were like, oh, you know, you kind of gotta enter a position. I was like, God, for the love of God. Entered in at the lows. It made me short at the lows. But ultimately, I think the Nasdaq will start to roll over, but I only have like 2 more days to trade, so, and I've only made $3,815.64 with the 10,000 that they gave me, so we'll see how that plays out. What indicator is that? That is the BBWP. Only a 20% move, yes. What do you mean only? That is a huge move. Oh, sorry, you're talking about the profits. Yeah, only made 3,800 with 10,000. It's 38% return, I know. Only. Shame on me. But the goal is to make as much money as possible, and I gotta beat Austin Silver, so we gotta take a huge amount of risk. We gotta extend our risk to the max. And I think that's only in like 3 days, in 3 trading days, we made that. I was like, for the love of God. Oh. Silver getting rejected beautifully at $20.48. Gold also getting rejected at some levels, but we saw a big move towards the upside once again, tagging that major trend line. But we did get rejected once again. But let's see how the markets react. Gold looks quite bullish to me right now. You know, we did get this this beautiful bottoming tail right here at the lows around 1681, and then a huge surge towards the upside. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You can do it. I can do it. My record on the trading battle. that trading battle thing is tough. And so we could talk about it more in the Discord after. But yeah, I think the trading battle, the last time I was on, they gave me $10,000, and in 5 days I made $11,600 or $10,600. I think I hold the record for the most money made, but we took a huge amount of risk when we were doing that. 28% move on average. So let's take a look at on Bitcoin right now. So let's say we get a 28% move. A 28% move would take us from these levels right here. Wow, look at that. 30,000, basically 29,700. That's 20%. But what if we go down? A 28% move towards the downside would take us to 16,500, and we would make a lower low. What are you guys thinking? Let's see how the markets react. The traditional markets are, you know, digesting this news. They're trying to figure out the Fed is going to pivot. In my opinion, I don't think they're going to pivot yet. It's too soon. The unemployment data is just not there. It is lagging data, right? It's lagging. So every time we went into a recession, we had strong employment numbers, and our unemployment rate was low. But it is because of the recession that the unemployment rate goes up. And right now, the entire Fed and the Biden administration is drinking the Kool-Aid and is saying the same exact BS and saying, oh, we're not in a recession. Look how strong our labor market is. Look how strong it is. In 2000, look, just take a look at their track record of them getting things right. The 2008 financial crisis. Subprime is contained. There's no real estate bubble. None of that. And by the time that the bubble popped, we're not in a recession. And by the time that they figure out the recession, you've been in a recession for almost a year, right? So we're not in a recession now, but maybe in 2023 Q1 Q2 they're gonna say, okay, we're in a recession, and that's when they're gonna pivot, right? Maybe they're gonna pivot next year Q1 Q2. So gives you something to think about. Between now and mid next week, 20% move will be playing out on 10 days on average for the move to complete. Holy guacamole, that is gonna be one hell of a move. I'm still favoring towards the upside though. We've got some nice bullish consolidation right now. Things are looking quite good for Bitcoin. I'm not gonna lie, the Nasdaq, although I am shorting it, does not mean I'm going all in a short. We're just inching in our positions, and we can definitely average up if the market moves towards the upside, right? What if the Nasdaq goes up to the 200-day moving average at 14,000, right? It could definitely do that. Anything is possible. Just because I'm in shorts right now doesn't mean that the shorts are going to play out right away. I think Michael Burry's holding Apple puts since May, and he's still holding them. He's expecting Apple to do a 50% correction from where it is. 50%. You know how much 50% on Apple is? That is a huge crash. That is essentially a market crash. That's probably what's going to happen. You know, the Fed's going to raise the rates so much, something's going to break, and they just keep going and going and going and going. Something's going to give at one point. So, essentially, if you do 50%, it kind of brings us to $80. But you know, I don't know. I'm not too sure where Michael Burry enters his puts, but you could probably tag this level right here. You know, it's obviously it's a lot of speculation right now, but let's see how this plays out in the next year or 9 months or 6 months or however long it's going to take. Alright, we got 20 more minutes, guys, in the live stream, so if you got some questions to ask, you ask them now and I'll answer them. If not, the rest of the gold members are going to get their questions answered personally in the Discord, and we can talk more about the markets and what I'm thinking, what's going to be happening, some more long and shorting opportunities in the markets as well. So you guys can definitely join as well. And I'll give you guys some updates on the trading bot. We have some trading bots going, and we actually have one that I'm going to be releasing soon to potentially, you know, to the public. Maybe if some people would be interested. Obviously, we're still in the testing phase in the Discord. We've created our own trading bot. It is profitable. We've been running it for excuse me. We've been running it for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks now, and it's made around 14% return on our entire trading portfolio. So that's pretty good if you ask me. That's almost like 1% a day or just underneath that. So we've been doing pretty good, basically 1% a day. And if you take that into account, if you run it for a whole year, that's 365%. So let's see how it handles market volatility, because I don't think it's gone through that yet. And I could definitely blow up the entire trading account with the trading bot. So that's going to be interesting to see. CPI on the 10th. Yes. CPI is going to be reported on the 10th of August. So that's going to be some more market moving data. Infinity says, "Ree." Oh boy. Oil back down to $88. $85 is coming, guys. It's a coming. Oh, this thing can go lower. It can go lower. Excuse me. Kenny, that's the day of the move. Confluence. Let's take a look at the days. August 10th. And sorry, I need my trend lines. Oh, let's see how it plays out. Did you guys see Carvana? For you guys who watch trading the stock market, Carvana had a massive move towards the upside. Look at that, 40% on the day. Again, we've made many Carvana trades. We made over 6 or maybe five or six trades on Carvana, and we bagged over like 20% every time on these trades right here, and it was just absolutely just bagging, cashing that money in. Absolutely awesome. Really like trading Carvana, but you know, obviously if you bought at the lows and you held till today, you'd be up 128%. But you know, you always got to take your profits. You never know what's gonna happen. Like I said, earnings could be a hit or miss. It could go either way. You don't know what the earnings are gonna be. Sometimes they can do good, sometimes they can do bad. And if the safest thing to do is playing it safe. But obviously PayPal, you know, we were a little bit greedy. We took some risk, but it paid off. But again, does it mean it's always gonna play out like that? It could definitely. Sat on the sidelines, wait for the next trade. Don't rush into trades. Be patient. Sometimes the hardest part of being a trader is sitting on your hands and being patient, and that's where a lot of people lose a lot of money, is that they think they have to trade 15, 16, a million times a day to make a lot of money. I gotta trade every single day to make money. Absolutely not. There's some days where I can go days without trading, and then you know we'll take a trade one day, and then we'll wait a couple days for it to play out, and then boom, we'll bag a beautiful 30% profit. While as of someone that traded every single one of those days, maybe they made 5% one day, then they lost 10% the other day, and another 10% the other day, and then they made another 7%, and then boom, at the end of the day they only have about maybe like a 6% return versus us that made over 30% or something like that, right? Sometimes you just have to be patient. Big chunky breakout towards the upside. Are we gonna go to that 200 weekly moving average Sorry, 200 day, not 200 weekly. This is the 200 daily moving average. Is this a gap fill? Oh, you got a gap fill at the 200 day. That's a beautiful gap fill. You can fucking close it up and then you short it. You rip the short side. You're gonna place some short orders at $5.40. See if we can get there, and then you can drop it to zero. Oh, that is gonna be a lovely trade. So let's see how that one plays out. 11K. I was outside, but I heard you on my phone. 11K. Take my money. Take your money. How did I know that I wanted to be a banker, Kenny? I knew that I wanted to make money. Very true. Over trading and emotions is something I'm working on. Yes, being patient is absolutely the most important thing, and not getting emotionally attached to your trade. So we'll take about some losing trades I am currently in. Again, let's take a look at Canopy Growth. I am in a losing position right now on Canopy Growth, but I am very, very okay with it. I still believe this will be a big midterm play for me. I think when the elections come in November, wheat stocks are going to be booming once again. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in November. Midterms are always exciting, and I'm down more than 30 or 25% on this trade, and it's a decent amount, decent size of our portfolio, like 3% or 4%, maybe even 5%, I think. But I am okay with that, right? Because I focus on the other trades. Okay, we got some losing ones, that's fine. We focus on some other trades, right? There's always another trade, and the fact that we don't go all in and that we enter so many different trades with small position sizes, that's why we are so consistent and bag so many wins. I think we've closed like more than 20 wins in a row now, 20 trades in a row that are all wins. Let me take a look at our stock. I'll send you. I'll even put the stock. Profit and loss history. Yeah, out of 41 trades, we've only lost 5 of them. So that should tell you something. 87.8% win rate. We've made over $7,900. Not bad. Pretty good. We only started recording our trades in end of April. Oh, beginning of April, so we're doing pretty good. Now we have many positions that are still open. Lots of some profits still waiting to be taken. So I'll post these. I'll post this in the. Mickey had 11.8 stand at age 3. I did not. Excuse me. Alright guys, I think we're going to end the stream here. Thanks for coming in and listening, everyone. Don't forget to smash that like button. You guys are awesome. And now we're going to go into the Discord. We're going to do a little bit more chatting. We're going to take a look at some markets. I'll talk to you guys where I'm expecting the Bitcoin price to be heading, and we'll talk about some of the trades I've done in the past few days. I'll see you guys there. Peace. Love you guys. And if you guys want to sign up to become gold members, take a look at my trades. Links in the description. And if you guys want to sign up for Big Get Trading, which is a sponsor of this channel, the link is also in the description. You can get over $4,600, I believe, or $4,163 in bonus if you complete all the tasks. Love you guys. Peace.